guys, I'm Jaidyn Triplett, and you may recognize me as Melissa and Freddie's stepdaughter on the new hit Paramount Plus TV show, iCarly. This is my new cooking show. Look who's cooking now. Where I live out my passions of baking, cooking, and sometimes just dirtying up every dish in the house. Don't look at me like that. Please help me welcome private chef, owner of Magnificent Wings, and bringing the South to your mouth. Joining us will be Melissa Cottingham.
What's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing, boo?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, good. Good, thank you for having me.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Today.
So today we're gonna be making spicy buttermilk fried chicken, and we're gonna make one of my fall favorites, which is apple crisp.
That sounds so good.
I got a little vanilla ice cream that we're gonna top to, and we're gonna get fancy and add some gold leaves.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Let's do this.
Let's do it, let's do it. So first, we're going to butter our dish so we can have that ready.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you that task. I'm gonna take a little butter. We're just gonna rub it around, make sure you get every corner, every crease, every corner, every nook, every cranny. We kind of cheated a little bit so we have some apples already, soaking in some lemon juice.
Okay, good?
Perfect.
Awesome.
So now that we have that ready, and get your pillow. There you go.
Okay, that's easy.
So holding it with one hand and then peeling down with the other. There you go, you got it. That's too country for you. My grandma had me picking greens, snapping peas, peeling yams. Don't be scared of it, hold it like that. Boom, boom.
Okay.
And now we're gonna get our slices. Never put your fingers in the way. Boom. Boom.
Right.
So then you want to turn these over, and we're just gonna get some slices kind of like 1/2 inch thick.
Okay.
So one at a time. Same thing. A lot of people think that cooking is hard, but it's not.
Yeah, once you get the hang of it and you like learn how to cut with a knife,
Right.
then it'll be pretty easy.
Exactly. See? Boom. Look at all those apples you cut up.
It was all me.
That's all you, girl. That's all you.
I did this right here.
And then we'll drain the lemon juice from the apples, and then we'll mix that up and then put it in our baking dish.
Nice.
The apples, this is 4 pounds. If you're gonna slice it and then immediately cook, you don't necessarily need to soak it in lemon juice. Lemon juice is just to prevent it from browning. So now we'll do our topping.
Okay.
We have the pecans, we have some granola and some oats. So we're gonna put that in there just to grind them up a little bit. You still want the chunks in there.
Right.
But because you don't want the whole apple crisp to be mushy,
So what if someone has like a nut allergy, the pecans and stuff?
So if somebody has a nut allergy to pecans or any nuts, you don't have to necessarily put them in there. You can just leave them out because you have the granola and the oats that'll still make the topping.
Okay.
We'll put that and then we're just gonna pulse it a little bit. There you go. Okay. So we're gonna put the lid back on. You hear that click?
Yeah.
Again. There you go. All right, that's good.
That's good? Yep, looking good. Okay.
But for now, we're gonna add the brown sugar.
Okay.
So how much brown sugar is this?
So brown sugar, that's a 1/2 cup.
Okay, so 1/2 cup brown sugar.
Yes. And then we're going to add our white sugar, which is 1/4 cup.
Okay.
Then we're gonna add our cinnamon.
Okay.
And then a little bit of salt.
Okay.
We're gonna mix that up.
Are we doing pulse again?
So after that, now we can drain. You see, they're still green.
Yeah. You don't want any brown apples in your apple crisp.
No, we don't. Not at all. So now we're gonna add our cornstarch into this, as well as our flour.
Okay.
This is about 2 tablespoons.
Okay.
Cool beans. And then we're gonna add a little bit of this flour, just a little bit.
Okay.
Just cover the top?
So just get in there, we're just gonna mix that up real good.
Okay.
So we're just gonna sprinkle a little bit of sugar, about a teaspoon. That's the best part. You gotta put your hands in there. That's how you put the love in the food. And it tastes like jar food.
Frozen mac and cheese or something?
Frozen mac and cheese, frozen wings.
Disrespect.
So go ahead and put it in there. We're not gonna fill it up. We're gonna need a little bit of room for our filling. Perfect. So we're gonna add this flour in here.
Okay.
And then we're gonna add some orange zest.
Okay.
So you just want a little bit, probably like a teaspoon if anything. You don't want too much.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and post that.
Okay. Smells like cinnamon. It smells so good.
Well, thank you.
All right, we got some of this butter.
So I'm gonna post and you drop in some, okay?
Okay.
A little more, a little more, a little more. Keep going. Keep going.
Ah! Butter down.
Hilarious. So while we were prepping, I preheated the oven at 375, so let's pop that thing in.
So,
We're gonna put it in the center. Yeah. That way it's evenly coated, evenly cooked. Boom. So that'll be in the oven for about 30-35 minutes. So now that we have our apple crisp in the oven, we're gonna get started on our fried chicken. So we have our oil, which has been preheating for about 30 minutes, which is vegetable oil, canola oil, just as long as you have a high temperature point oil, that's good. So let's get started on our dredge.
Okay.
So we can go ahead and make that. And so the spices, so we're gonna get our AP flour.
okay.
That is actually 3 cups. Then we got a little bit of cornstarch, which is like a half a cup.
Oh.
And then we have baking powder, which is 1 tablespoon.
Okay.
So now we're gonna add all of our spices, which we have chili powder, which is 2 teaspoons. Then we got our cayenne, 1 tablespoon.
All right.
Lovely, lovely. Then we got our thyme, 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of basil, ground oregano, 1 teaspoon of celery salt. Then we have our black pepper, paprika, another teaspoon of that. 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, onion powder. And then we have our kosher salt. Boom. And use a fork. So we're just gonna mix that up.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have our raw, clean chicken here, which we cleaned with a little bit of vinegar, a little bit of lime. And then in here, this is actually our brine and our marinade, which is actually 2 quarts of buttermilk. We have a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder, hot sauce. We used a half a cup of hot sauce. The spice with that, also with the chipotle powder that we put in the dredge, and the cayenne pepper. So once we get the chicken in the bowl, you know, we'll swing around a little bit, make sure it's submerged fully in our marinade. But since we're just putting that in there, so we'll stick this in the fridge for at least an hour, but best overnight.
So this is the chicken that has been pre-marinated, and then we're just letting it like drain the buttermilk into this bowl. All right.
So now we're gonna dip that in the wash and pass it over to me. Okay.
So are we gonna
Double,
coat it?
yeah. You want that nice crispy crust.
Yes.
We'll do the same thing with every piece.
Okie dokie.
And then we're gonna lay it on this, this cooling rack right here. So you wanna let it sit for a minute before you drop it.
So the timer for the apple crisp just went off, so we're gonna check on that in 1 minute.
Boom, that's it. Ready to fry this chicken?
Yes.
As you can see, it's been sitting, it looks nice. You can tell just by the crust, it's gonna be a nice, crunchy, thick crust. So we're gonna lay this in here gently. Actually, one thing I forgot to tell you, how to check to make sure that your oil, which we want our oil to be 375, which will, once you put the chicken in, it'll normally drop to 350. So you want to cook it at 350. Okay. But to always see if, you know, if the oil is ready or not, you can just take a little flour, and like what you call it, little flour babies. And if it sizzles like that, you know your oil is ready. You know, a lot of people drop it in and want to keep moving it. Let it cook, leave it alone.
So while the fried chicken is cooking, which it smells amazing,
Thank you.
we are just going to check on the apple crisp. So let's see. This looks amazing. It looks buttery. It looks crispy. That corner piece about to be busting. Busting.
when you have something hot like a brownie or apple, it's always better when you pair it with ice cream.
Ice cream.
You scream.
Woo. Okay, don't give me a big piece though.
You just want a little piece?
Yeah.
With a little bit of ice cream. It is now turned.
No.
I need the little thingy in there.
Oh.
Don't worry, we'll improvise. Mmm.
So now that the chicken is done, I'm gonna take this bad boy out. And now we're gonna make our grilled veggie wrap with sweet chili sauce.
Oh.
So now we're gonna get on to our grilled veggie wraps. Sounds delicious because she is using spinach wraps, which are the best. So let's do it.
So we have some bell peppers, which are red and yellow. We have some fresh mushrooms in here.
Nice.
We have some zucchini and some red onion. And then we're gonna put all of that onto our panini press / grill. And then we'll get our tortilla, lay it with some green leaf lettuce, and then we're gonna dip it in some sweet chili sauce.
Ooh, yes.
Yes, you ready to get started?
Let's get started.
Let's do it. So we're gonna put a little olive oil, so you wanna pour that in there? That should be good, let's try that. We're gonna add a little pepper, just a little bit, not the whole thing. And then salt. Just sprinkle, don't be scared, girl. What do you want to salt, babe? I'm gonna try a little salt, babe, let me see. See what you're doing with it. Like you hold the bowl. And then we have some Italian seasoning.
Okay.
So we're just gonna sprinkle a little bit in there too. So give that a good mix. Make sure you incorporate all that seasoning. Wanna make sure that everything is nicely coated with our extra virgin olive oil. So our grill / panini press is nice and hot. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna just lay that on there and let it cook for a couple minutes on each side. And then we'll be ready to put our wraps together. Gently, gently. Easy does it.
So I think our veggies are ready.
Look at these grill marks. Okay.
So now we could do some assembling. Oh, look at it, fits perfectly.
Oh, that's cute. Okay.
So we're gonna take a couple pieces of the green leaf lettuce, and then you wanna make sure, then we'll start with our zucchini.
Okay, you wanna do the onions now?
Onions, okay.
And then some mushroom.
Boom, boom. That's it? We're gonna roll this baby, okay? Roll this baby. Put it in there, make sure that's nice and tight. Hold on. Kids, don't do this at home. We'll let that cool off though before you can taste it.
Yeah, good. A little bit of that.
You can always bite into it, but since it's hot, you know, we're just gonna cut it.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that color. You see it. Okay, so I'm gonna go in for the chicken first. That sweet chili sauce, so spicy. Thank you so much for coming, but I need water. Bye.
But it's not that bad.
And to thank you for sticking around, here's some free Triplett Family Network merch. Here's how to enter. Step 1, like, comment, and subscribe to the Triplett Family Network YouTube. Step 2, follow me on my Instagram, @Jaidyn, and comment, "Look who's cooking now." And step 3, go to triplettfamilynetwork.com to enter our family email list. And maybe one of you will be randomly selected to win some free merch. And thanks again for watching. We post on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so stay tuned for the next adventure on the Triplett Family Network. Look who's cooking now. Bye.